Hey guys, Austin Zulauf here, and if you're like me, whenever I first got involved in the network marketing profession, I was seeing all these guys making $50,000 or $100,000 a month, and I was wondering what the heck are they telling all these people? So the truth is that they didn't get to that level from their own efforts. All right, what we did to get to those levels is we created simple systems anyone can follow to experience massive amounts of duplication, so you can experience what we call the compound effect. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a simple step-by-step blueprint that you can follow to experience massive amounts of duplication and success in your network marketing or work from home business. This is the same blueprint that I used to build a team of 34,000 paid members within a 12-month time period. It's proven, it's predictable, and it works. So go ahead and grab a pen and paper and let's get started, okay? And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a super valuable bonus that you can use to gain 5 to 10 new leads an hour in your local market, okay? So let's get started. This training is called the 7 P's. I'm going to give you those 7 P's, and then I'm going to go back and explain each and every single one of them in detail. All right, so the 7 P's are posture, prospect, peak, point, pass, plug, and promote. Okay, let's start with posture. There's a whole training that I do just on how to develop the proper posture to become a big business builder. But it's important that you just know that posture is the weakness that people sense in you or the strength that people sense in you. Remember this and write this down, and let me explain it first, is he who cares the least wins. Now care about your prospect, care about the person, all right? Be sincere. Don't care about the outcome, okay? What I mean by that is you have to learn to completely detach yourself emotionally from the outcome of whether or not they buy or they join your business, okay? Some will, some won't, so what? Who's next? That should be your attitude right there, okay? So you got to make sure you detach yourself emotionally from the outcome. One good solid tip I can give you to do that is prospect in numbers, okay? I set a goal to prospect 20 people per day, okay? So I talk to 20 new people a day about my business. That's my personal goal. I have the good posture because I know that some will, some won't, so what? I'm on to the next one regardless. And remember this, and then we'll move on. The point of each new exposure isn't to close them. It isn't to sell them. It's to get them to the next exposure. So relax, take all the pressure off yourself. Just know that. All right, the next P is prospect. Okay, posture, prospect is the next. Prospecting is just the art of finding people to talk to. There's 8 billion people on planet Earth. You should be able to find at least a handful each day to talk to. Now, prospecting can be meeting new people on social media, okay, and then just gaining rapport with them. I'm going to give you at the end of this video a script that'll help you get 5 to 10 new leads per hour, name and phone number of people that are interested in joining you and looking at what you have at the end of this in your local market. So prospecting is just the art of finding new people to talk to. Now the next P, posture, prospect, peak. Okay, so the third P is peak. This is what you spend 70 to 80% of your time doing in this industry, in this profession. You pique people's interest. Not satisfy their interest, you pique their interest, okay? Which means you just get them interested enough just to look at the information. You're the messenger, not the message, okay? So you just get them interested and then you point them towards the information, which is the next P, point. Posture, prospect, peak, point, okay? So once you have them interested, now you point them towards the information. The information could be an opportunity video, could be a Google Hangout, could be an opportunity call. Whatever it is that you use to get the information across to your prospect, that's what point. And then the next P would be pass. Okay, so now you've gotten them interested. Okay, you found someone to talk to, you've gotten them interested, and you've put them in front of the information, and now, before you send them that information, what you're going to do is you're going to make an appointment to follow up with them. When you follow up, you ask them a few simple questions. Okay? One, did you get a chance to check out the information I sent you? If they say yes, then you go to two. Okay, what did you like about what you saw? They're going to sell themselves on all the good points by doing that, and you just agree with them. Yes, I like that as well. Third question is, what kind of questions do you have for me? By asking them that, doesn't really matter what they say too much. What you're going to do is you're going to say, you know what, that's a great question. I'd be curious what my business partner, Austin, has to say about that. Matter of fact, this guy has consulted for multiple Fortune 500 companies. He's built teams of over 30,000 people. He's a published author, and he's my personal business partner. I want to introduce you. Hold on, don't hang up. I'm going to see if he's available. And then you're going to three-way call your upline or your sponsor, okay, your business partner, whoever. That's what pass is. This step is passing them to a third party, where you're going to gain credibility for yourself and your business. You're going to edify this third party, okay, whenever you get them on that three-way call. Now, you can also pass them to an opportunity call, okay? You can pass them to a sizzle call if you want. Anything to gain credibility. That's what you're doing in this step, okay? So we've got posture, prospect, peak point, pass. The next step is plug. You want to plug them into your systems. Plug them into Facebook groups. Plug them in. Ask them if you can plug them into your group texts that you send your team. And so with this step, you're actually allowing them to become part of the culture, part of the team prematurely, so to speak. Okay, so you're involving them, and you want to make sure that you introduce them to a few people. Get them plugged in. And the last P is promote, okay? If you can just master this step, you can make millions of dollars and become wildly successful just by mastering this. Promote event to event. Become a good promoter. With this, you want to get people interested enough to where they're going to come to a regional meeting, or they're going to get on an opportunity call or a Google Hangout, okay? Any event. You're going to promote event to event, and you will always, remember this, you will always get better results when you're promoting one-on-one with somebody, rather than making a social media post to the general public and hoping someone shows up. That's ridiculous, okay? Unless you're Oprah and you've got so much social influence that people just do what you say and jump at the opportunity, okay? So you want to make sure that you reach out to folks one-on-one. I have a whole training on how to do that I give my organization, but for now you just need to know that you promote event to event, you pique people's interest, and you get commitments from them to make sure that they are at those events, on those calls, okay? So that's the 7 P's.